It was about Tupac. Look, what I'm going to tell you is this. I didn't know I was going to have all of these visions about seeing people that died and whether they, going to heaven or to hell. I worship. I do worship music. I rap and I sing, and that's what I do. And I follow Jesus. If God has a purpose for you, if he has something that he wants you to do or say, you're going to either say it or you're not going to say it. I'm not about to switch up my story because people don't believe. You got some people that will believe. You got some people that don't believe. And so it's like, just because some people don't believe what I'm saying, I'm not going to switch my story up. I'm not going to switch what I saw. I'm not going to switch it up. All I know is this. It was about a couple years ago. And I didn't know that, that I was going to have this vision. People say, oh, Tupac alive, Tupac dead, Tupac alive. So I went to the Lord. And I asked, I said, God, is Tupac alive or is Tupac dead? That night, I had a vision, or it seemed like I was actually there. I was in this dark place. And listen, I know everything, like, man, that man sure talk about hell a lot. But I'm just talking about what I've seen. I'm just talking about what I know. You don't agree with me? You don't agree with me because you don't have the information like I have. You didn't see what I see. You didn't ask the Lord like I did, and he showed you. If he didn't tell me this, I wouldn't do it. But I'm going to tell you what I saw. You can believe it, you can take it, or you don't. But I was in this dark room, and like a big cave almost looking thing. It was dark, it was darker than nighttime, no stars, no light. But I guess God allowed me to see in this darkness. I saw somebody chained to a chair with his head down. And I walked in front of him. It was Tupac. I saw his ribs. He looked like a skeleton, but he still had a little flesh on him. I wasn't afraid, but it was a real nasty, horrible sight to see. I saw the man chained to a chair in pitch black darkness, in torment. I saw this, and he yelled, he screamed. He was in torment. He was in agony. He was in pain. I wasn't afraid. I just sat there and watched him. I kneeled down and looked at his face. I remember I kneeled down and looked at him. I looked at him, and it was him in chains, these big chains. He could not get out of them. The thing I want to tell you is this. God showed me this stuff so I can tell people. Some people say, hey, you're doing it for views, Mac Praise. You know why I hope it gets views? Because I hope you look at it, and I hope you believe this. Because hell is real. Heaven is real. Satan is real. God is real. All this stuff is real. I've seen the Lord. I've seen Satan. I've seen heaven. I've seen hell. I've seen people in heaven. I have. Yes, I have. And I've seen people in hell. God put this in me a long time ago. I've always had an interest in this type of thing before when I was young. And so now he just bring it out of me. And he just giving me these visions. I'm going to tell it. But to those who want to know if Tupac is alive or dead, Tupac is dead. Because look, the night he died, he went to a fight. And you can look this up on YouTube. He went to a fight. And Evander Holyfield, God put something on Evander Holyfield's heart to talk to Tupac. Tupac went to that fight. And Evander Holyfield met up with Tupac and said, Tupac, God want me to tell you, I can't remember the exact words, on YouTube. Check it out. He said, he's calling you, or you supposed to preach. Tupac's words was this: I know I'm supposed to preach, but I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. And that same night, he died. So God called him, but he went another direction. What you think gonna happen? You don't have to believe this. I'm not making you. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe anything I say. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. You are entitled to have your own belief. You are entitled to feel the way you feel. You are. But when it comes down to this, I'm not about to spend my time on Facebook and to deceive a lot of people just for some views. I feel God most of all above anything. I care less about no views. I ain't been having views for years. I don't care nothing about it. I don't have views now. Just because I got a couple of